protection is there. Whether they stumble or need direction, corporal Sharbodie brings up protection. Right now we taking in front. Lead the youth and protect everyone. Teach respect and show what can be done. And build a future where we are low back home. Right now we taking in front. Crime prevention has already begun. From sunset straight till the morning light. Keeping the whole country strong and bright. Yeah. Feel the message, hear the sound. 91.1 is spreading up around.
For 10 long years, we ruled the cricket world. Now the rule seems coming to an end. But down here, just a chink in the armor is enough to lose a friend. Some of the old generals have retired and gone, and the runs don't come as they did before. But when the two says go, don't you know the desert leaves come? We've lost the battle, but yet we will win the war. As long as we rally round the West Indies, now and forever. Rally round the West Indies, never say never. Pretty soon the runs are gonna flow again like water, bringing so much joy to each and every son and daughter. Say we gonna rise again like a raging fire. As the sun shines, you know we gonna take it higher. We gotta rally round the West Indies, now and forever. Yes, rally round the West Indies, stoke up the fire. Way down under, a warrior falls. Michael Holding falls in the heat of the battle. Michael should have left long time. I heard an angry brother shout, Caribbean man, that is the root of our trouble. Oh.
A little tribute there to Sir Garfield Sobers, who has passed away, and we say rest in peace, as well as thank you for the runs and, for the great memories, all right? Of course, his name will live on. So we have Taking in Front today. It is Friday, and once again, Corporal is here. Looks like you're doing some welding or something. You got your welding glasses on?
This
You're shooting glasses?
This glass is for everything.
Okay.
It's glass for if anybody come too close to you, they want to damage your eyes. It's
Yes.
for pets.
Right.
Glasses. Sometimes people cutting lawn, bro.
Yeah.
Puck.
Wow.
Yeah, you're
No,
ready.
you have a good point there.
Yeah,
you have a very good point there. That's
I got
everything lens.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
I got damage already. So I've seen the importance
Yeah, boy.
of covering your eyes. It's like that you could lose a match.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
But more than that, we are presently at Harvard Club. I want to commend the Harvard Sports Club.
Yes.
They have been kind enough to brace about 85 children from our youth club. Right. You'll appreciate the fact we have an inclement weather, so we couldn't occupy the space of the Mandela Recreational Center. There's absolutely no covering there.
Okay.
Even though it's a beautiful space.
Right, you're right.
So we always have Harvard as a plan B because it's not too far.
You've got some shelter.
And it's provided. Yeah. So I want to thank Mr. Mohammed, the management, the board of directors, free of charge. They have been working with the Police Club for almost 8 years. Blessings to you and yours. I'm indeed grateful. The children are just enjoying the venue, and it's a beautiful space. and Harvard's is a household name. If you don't know Harvard, something wrong with you.
Yes.
Go and drink some coffee. Go and try to get some kind of donut and Google Harvard's. That is a household name. They have been doing excellent work with Newton, Bran Lara, all the big names in cricket, DJ Barvo. They benefited from psychometric training. So I want to personally commend them for allowing us that space where children can come and occupy. And you don't have to look over your shoulder. The space is a beautiful space.
Yes.
But more than that, I want to congratulate all those who have been in the business of a system. There are people who generously have been supporting our crime prevention camps. They didn't get permission, sorry to call the name, but I want enough respect, blessings. I'm grateful for the support. And for those who are in the West Central and you see a little camp going on, please support, drop off your case of water. If you could sing, if you could, do a little, make yourself available. It's all part of ensuring our children are occupied constructively. That song, you played a big man. I know Vivian Richards as a master blaster.
Vivian Richards, okay.
Big man, when Vivian Richards take the field, everybody frightened. I don't know what they're going to know. But when certain Clive Lloyd, Vivian Richards, Haynes take the field, Alex, Vivian Richards is one of the most fearful batsmen ever. And I just want to salute Vivian Richards and his track record and what he have done for cricket, what he have done for the development of cricket and for the Caribbean. He has put the West Indies on a map, not only by the fact that he has an outstanding track record, but because of his sportsmanship. Sportsmanship missing out, boy. Sometimes when man get out, don't want to tell you about your mother, your uncle, your cousin. They ain't coming off now. But when you're out, you walk out, and then you could, you understand, bro? You'll be able to seek redress in a kind of civilized way. That's how sportsmen is to conduct the business.
In a respectful manner.
Yes. So Vivian Richards, love in your house, fly high. I want to salute you. You made West Indies cricket a proud one. I ain't too sure now. I've seen West Indies men with earring in both ears, take gold chain on. Real sweet man thing. When a man take a bat. We're going to play next song for Vivian Richards before we close. Love in your house and condolences to the family. And, we have lost a great one. Forget where you come from, Antigua, wherever. But he's a brother. He's a Caribbean man.
Of course.
And we salute him.
Barbados.
Yes.
Yes.
We have an ex-brother in our midst.
Yes.
This man has been doing good work in South. He is not an artist, but he has been working with young people. Everybody know him as a T with a G.
T with a G.
Trevor G. Right, the man is known by that name. So I said, B, your name, your alias name is known better than your full name. Remember him? He said, boy, officer boy, be careful because there's coming Nigel, Trevor, Joseph, that's all.
Look, you just added a name there.
No, but the brother has been doing good work. I want to personally commend him. Where he sits, he's a good friend of Mendoza, as a man I have a lot of respect for.
Of course, Sheldon.
Yeah, but Mendoza that man is a boss. The man, and he's really cool. He's a very reserved person, no gallery man, and the kind of work he's doing, even from away, always reaching out to some of our local artists. He must be applauded. But Trevor G, for the benefit of the listenership, tell the listenership a little about who you are. If police ever lock you up, if I ever charge you before, if I ever catch you in a roadblock, if I ever frisk you. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
We never met face.
We never met face.
On the wrong side of the law. On the wrong side of the law. No worries. No worries. You were Trevor G. You grew up in Parforce Road, Bonaventure.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope I'm not sharing too much information.
No.
That how the thing
Good info.
Yeah, man, and we are known for football. We are known for tambu bamboo.
Culture,
we are known for culture. Yeah, right.
Yes.
And
performing arts and so.
Yes, so I grew up within that space.
Right.
And in my teens, I branch off into the rudiments of the music, I think, from my uncle who's now deceased, Artley George, who started the Tambu Bamboo in Gashpelo.
Okay.
And
A historian, boy, the man
yeah,
go way back.
Yeah. So I grew up in the music, and then later in my early 20s, went into band music more or less, and a lot of the arts. As a teenager, they always checking me to join youth group and take leadership role.
Talented, you see, you're talented. If anybody pull you on board, the club looking good, you know. That is what we do. We say, hey, bring that man on board.
You know, so and then I keep developing into the music professionally and stuff. You know,
that is excellent, man.
Yeah.
Tell us about your school. What school did you went to? South School.
Yeah.
You went to that is the school.
Well, I went to Bonaventure Presbyterian. I went to Gashpelo Composite at the time.
Okay, that big school. Big school in
Yeah.
sports.
So that was most of my education. But after that, then I get most of my education, which wasn't really in the public school.
Okay.
That was like just personally,
That's right.
Learning
I respect that. Yeah.
Learning, researching the internet and everything, and then start to experience life.
That's right. That's a new school, eh?
Yeah.
I tell young people, this is awful you're talking about. I tell young people that you don't have to wait for a formal teacher to teach you anymore. Mm-hmm. You could be head of the class all the time. You can use your phone to educate and empower and keep yourself informed. By the time you're still in a formal class, Miss asking, oh, you learn? Say, Miss, I have made myself. You follow? That is a next form of teaching, and I want to bless you for that. They say that South people have a different breeze in South. Tell you to that? South people have a different breeze. And
well, probably, but when we go, you know, like being an artist and then being involved in plenty youth work and sports and thing, when I go all over the place, I see South people everywhere, you know what I mean?
No, but I say South people different. You know, and when I say South, I say, hey, I'm from South, you know, and then there's naturally a different kind of attitude.
Well, I don't. Probably. I mean, the other people need to say that.
The people looking on
need to say, but we have it normal, natural. You know, more. When you meet somebody, you know, you don't pass them really straight. You know, you're always involved in stuff. You have a knowledge about what's going on.
No, anytime I go south, but anytime I go south, I am well treated. They roll out the red carpet.
Nice.
You know, they really treat me nice. You know, and I'm really grateful for when you go different parts of the country, that all isn't lost. There's still beautiful people that can, you know, embrace you. You know, your home is my home. Let me go and drink something, eat something.
Yeah.
I really want to know. How you getting in Trevor G? Explain the G moment. I know where you get Trevor from, but the G. What is G?
Well, actually,
Is not his name?
Yeah? No, the man tell me that this name is more popular than his name.
Yeah.
His biological name.
I'm a government name. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, being in young, you know, you're involved in different things, church groups and different youth groups and things. And it had one time they had a concert. I probably was in my early 20s.
Yes.
They had a concert, and they said, "I've had this big concert and thing," and I see my name on the flyer.
Yeah.
Trevor G for the first time. I said, "Well, who's that?" And
Hold
I
on,
said,
hold on.
I said, "Well, like you know, you are to perform."
With that sound, they did name, they don't put G there, so. Hello. The person who did that, will you pop a disclaimer, please? Are you getting man permission to pop any G?
So I take it, you know, because those days I was getting involved into like singing other people's song, rapping and thing, other people's song, and putting in my own little words into it and thing, and then, you know, they catch on to that and they say, well, he look like he's potential, so they decided to put me in the show.
Wonderful. Tell me, what is your first big song when you? I mean, they said you would have been singing and showing potential, and people will be saying, hey, what is your first song that they said this is my song?
I think that would have been at the time in early 2001, we had a group called Righteous Rebels Youth Crew. So it was a group that we were involved in different youth groups and things, and we used to come together and do work together now, youth related activity and youth related ministry and stuff. And we did a song called Right or Wrong.
Wow.
So it was talking about stuff that's going on in the nation and the world and thing, and is this right? Is it wrong? Right or wrong?
Big song.
So it was kind of popular in the area and stuff and
Okay.
yeah.
Have you ever performed? Have you been invited or performed in places where, among some of the known artists, or you are allowed an opportunity to demonstrate that skill set that you had?
Yeah. I remember there was time there was a initiative in, I can't remember the year, that will be about over 15 years now, and it was crime prevention kind of rallies they used to have, and it had plenty of names used to be there, and I was involved in that.
They get a touch.
Yeah, well, I was there actively.
Perform, right.
If it's in that level that you
you were part of the cast.
that you're talking about, and then I perform in other venues as well too with known artists in Calypso tents. I perform in Calypso tents. I perform right up the road
you
there.
never compete, Monaco, Calypso.
Not reach so far.
All right.
Yeah.
Before I go more into the question of the art form, when people inquire of your good self, people talk about community service. You have done a lot of good work, football, culture. How do you find time to juggle between an artist and still doing community service with the football team and the area and the community? How do you find time to juggle with both?
Well, I also do construction work, right?
Okay.
So I have a construction company and also do the music. And I would say that I think of nothing as part-time.
Okay, wonderful.
I think everything is full-time. From the time I wake up, I have a full-time life.
I love that.
So it's just what I have to do today.
Say that over again. You have a full-time what?
Life.
I love that. Yeah, you just occupy yourself.
Yeah.
No time to idle, no time. And if young people fit themselves in that kind of momentum, they don't get themselves no block and no gunman because they're just maximizing the use of
because
what God has blessed them.
I think that we mind does be idle. Naturally, everybody's mind is being idle. If you stop from what you're doing, your mind go down wander.
I talk to Alex about that. I tell Alex that. I say, Alex, if it is you spend time, you just mind what's like, I know what you mean. I say, come on, man. I talk to him, but anyhow, we will talk.
So at least they should get the information and the awareness that you need to cultivate your mind.
I love that. That's right. Keep it focused. No blessings. Tell us about Sheldon Mendoza. That man talented boy.
Well,
I
through the internet, I have to naturally say, and it was through music and through interaction, conversations, because he always in all different type of conversation.
Yes.
Like me, sometimes the conversations get me in a little trouble sometimes because we had this mindset about how things could be, should be, our view. So I get to meet.
I know you love the music, you love him. I'm sure he's big on AI.
Yes.
That man is just doing different work. So you met him.
Through the internet and through music, I would say through music.
Amazing,
and then we had different projects that we were doing, and actually we had this particular project of a reggae project called the Positive High Rhythm, and himself and Mael and a lot of other artists had songs. Some of the songs Sheldon wrote, and he recorded all of them and stuff, and I had different people from down south and different places in the country, and we embarked upon this project. It was a positive vibe reggae. And we had about 10 artists on that rhythm. That was like 2024. And then we met for the first time. But we were known each other a little years before. But this is when we first meet, right?
Powerful.
Yeah. And so we have always kept the friendship and different projects he worked with me on until now. Well, I see he into the AI. But he said he was in AI for many years, even before AI came into being.
I think so,
right? And then, and then I also did a AI-related project too this year. Parang created the first AI Parang artist.
Don't make joke.
Yeah, Arturo Iglesias with a song called Ghosted. So Sheldon was instrumental with me on that project, and we just keep the friendship and keep the music going.
But you had Napoleon for Christmas then. Baby, I saw a little thing in the police. You cover Napoleon. We'll bring the money. And anyone put one that's have 100 to that thing with Parang.
Well, they have their Christmas in July thing going on, but we also
we can start something.
Well, no, we will get into the Christmas a little later on in the year, but yeah.
The fact that he has a Christmas song, we can take his name down and he could be a potential songs.
Well, yeah, of course. We will be bringing in, artists and bands and whatnot because we do that every year. Yeah. So,
I would more not really do. A disclaimer for me is that I really do Christmas songs, but I do songs that has the beat. But my lyrics is always positive and always have a message, Although not saying that these Christmas songs are not positive and don't have a message, but I just different. I just do think how I feel to do it. So sometimes I have a song called Shady Love.
Okay.
Right, but it's not talking about eating ham and pork and thing, but it's talking about Shady Love all the year long. So my concept is just a little different.
I thought you was going to talk about different kind of love. All right. I can take that love. I can take that love.
So, but I have a lot of
the gentleman opposite you, don't take like him, man. He is a musician. He's into the particular art form.
Right.
Yeah, the man is an excellent musician, so that
Right.
probably through an arrangement, right, you'll be able to communicate with him and you all can. But whenever you see him, even a guitar, the man loves music.
Yes.
You eat and drink and sleep music.
You want me to play some Christmas songs? That's what they wanted. I see you trying to put our band together for the youth club, that's what's going on with you.
No, I didn't say it. I didn't, as Alex said, I didn't.
Right. The words come out of your mouth already.
That's all right, we got to go. No, but Alex has a lot to offer. He's a brother and he has a lot to offer, and we can maximize use of it. Tell us something about the difficulty, the finances involved in producing music. And now that AI has come on board, is it undermining, in your opinion, or is it complementing, or is it saying to the art form, I can help you? Is it assisting?
Well, I would say the challenges are there, but also the ways of overcoming the challenges are there too. And I focus more on how to overcome the challenges.
Wonderful.
All right, and how to create something that will help overcome the challenge and help others to overcome the challenge as well too. Because growing up, as I say, I grew up more into the rudiments, which is stuff that you don't really have to buy. You don't have to buy a bamboo. You go in the bush and you cut out bamboo and you beat a stick, right?
Yes.
So I grew up from there, and then my first guitar was on a piece of board with strings.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
You make joke.
Before, yeah, 'cause I was going to, when I went into the class, I didn't have a guitar. I just borrowed the teacher guitar to play, and when I went back home, I had my thing where I make, right? Until I become able to be employed and put up my money and buy a guitar and all different things, So there's nothing that your mind can achieve, and there's no obstacle really. It's just opportunities for you to create. So, but then when I began to do the recording and stuff and things, well, then I had the challenges of, hey, boy, I can't pay all that money to go and record and stuff and things. So then I started buying my little cheap mic and my little cheap thing. That time I used to be recording on radio. Yeah, I used to be a DJ too. I DJ with 2 radio.
Wow.
And all these kind of different things. So
you used to do that time, Alex?
I used to do all sorts of things. Yeah.
Somebody check it out and identify what we talk about that.
Of course.
So I gradually just learned how to overcome challenges and how to make myself be what I need to be.
How to work around. You need to work around. That's ingenuity.
Yes.
Some people put that down, but no. It's actually it's a great way to move. It's a great way to move forward. Because you always find a way.
Yes.
Always find a way.
These sweet man artists we have now walking in our studio, I'm getting everything to the leisure. I'm going to hear your story or your testimony that you evolve and you continue to master the art of the little that you have.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes, my brother.
Yeah, and the AI, I think it could be a minus how you look at maths.
Right.
But it could be a plus how you look at life too.
Thank you.
So me, I don't really cheat, but I just use what is necessary. If I walk in, I could walk barefoot. I could walk with a slippers.
Okay.
I could walk with a shoe. If you understand what I'm saying, but I still walking.
That's right, anything.
So I just utilize the tools appropriately. I wouldn't put out something and say that is me and it's not me.
I love that philosophy.
You understand?
I love that. You have something on your foot, you're going to use it.
Yeah, there are some who would just cheat and say that is them, but it's not. It's not them.
Yes.
So I just try to put the balance in life.
A lot of young artists they get that.
Yeah.
We have a break?
Yeah, we'll take a little break now and
when we come back, we're going to come back with a song?
Yes, we'll do that.
All right, we have Sharbodie in the house.
You're listening to Talk City 91.1 FM as Tobago prepares for Heritage Festival 2026. We're taking a closer look at the people, places, and traditions that continue to shape our cultural identity. Here's today's Tobago Heritage Festival feature.
When we attend a cultural festival, we often see the performers on stage. What we don't always see are the people behind the scenes who kept those traditions alive for generations. The 2026 Tobago Heritage Festival shines a light on these cultural guardians, the elders who taught the songs, the storytellers who passed on village history, the craftsmen, cooks, drummers, and dancers who ensured that Tobago's heritage would not be forgotten. This year's theme, Let We Tell the Whole Story, reminds us that culture survives because ordinary people make extraordinary efforts to preserve it. As villages across Tobago showcase their unique traditions, take a moment to remember those who carried these customs through difficult times and handed them down to future generations. Their story is Tobago's story.
Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Tobago Heritage Festival 2026. Let we tell the whole story. This back-to-school season, let's make sure no child gets left behind. TTT Limited is hosting its annual back-to-school drive for the less fortunate, and we need your help. Drop off the following stationery at TTT Limited, 11A Marval Road, from Monday 13th July to Tuesday 1st September. We're collecting book bags, lunch bags, notebooks, copybooks, pencil cases, pens, pencils, water bottles, and sanitary items. Every item you donate puts a smile on a child's face and a pencil in their hand. TTT Back to School Drive, 11A Marval Road. Drop off today, because every child deserves a fresh start. TTT, we're here for you.
This hurricane season, be prepared. A hurricane tip from the TTT Limited Media Network. If a storm were approaching tomorrow, would you have everything you need? Every household should have an emergency kit containing essential supplies. Include bottled water, non-perishable food, flashlights, batteries, a battery-powered
It's Sheldon Mendoza and Trevor G in a combination. Same answer all over. The truth is we need more love in the land.
One love, one heart.
One love, one heart.
Each one, each one.
Each one.
each one. One love, one heart. That's our vision.
Too much hate vibrating in the place. Driver can't wait, cause an ex-driver in the face. Here is the land we abide, care and compassion can't hide. One day you'll need a ride, so just all our love invite.
So let's put the war and fighting aside. Let's come together, me say, and unite. Tell them say two wrongs can't make a right. Put down the gun and preserve your life.
One love, one heart.
One love,
Each one reach one.
for real.
One love, one heart.
Understand now?
Build our nation. One love, one heart.
One love, one heart.
Each one teach one. One love, one heart.
Understand now, you know?
That's our vision.
Hey, yo.
We can bring back all the old time
Bring back them
days,
days, you know?
but we can learn from them and change our ways.
Change your ways.
We are like peas in a pod, so we must stick together. Bridge the generation gap, and let's build a bright future.
Yo. So let's put the war and fighting aside. Let's come together, me say, and unite. Tell them say two wrongs can't make a right. Put down the gun and preserve your life.
One love, one heart.
One love, one heart,
Each one reach one.
one destiny.
One love, one heart. Build our nation.
Unite.
One love, one heart. Each one teach one.
For real.
One love, one heart. That's our vision.
Cause it's time to unite. Every nation in the world ready to fight, cause them too uptight. So what about the truth and right? Seems like nobody wanna be bright and sight their light. Cause if I war them want, tell them to stop trying to turn the world into a battlefront. But if I love them want, tell them people up on the Caribbean waterfront. And I don't know, you know, I Sheldon Mendoza alongside Sharbodie. All we want is peace and love in every country. For real, you know.
One heart, one love. That's Trevor G. Yep.
Featuring Sheldon Mendoza
Of
and
course,
Roxy Singh.
alongside Sheldon.
Yeah, big song, man.
Mendoza
That
as
song
well.
we played 365
I love
days.
songs with a positive message,
Come on,
you know,
man.
because we have enough of the, you know, on the other side of that more that morality fence, you know.
But it's a
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
soft, smooth song, you know.
It is.
You know, you can play it any day, any time on Sunday. It doesn't speak to carnival. It doesn't speak to any kind of tradition. I want to commend Roxy and Sheldon, the nice team coming together. My husband brothers come together and make beautiful music. Tell me about this. Who was the brainchild behind it? How you all arrive?
Well-
One love, one heart.
Well, one love, one heart. Yeah. Well, Sheldon asked me. Well, you know, he say we've been doing collaborations, but we do have a song together. I say, well, all right, I'll think about it. And then I tell him, well, I have some lyrics that I wrote many years ago, and I've been fighting of how to put it together as a full song. I had the chorus, one love, one heart, each one reach one. One love, one heart, each one teach one. So I tell him I had the lyrics and thing, but I didn't think so. He said, all right. And then, well, I just had to tell him that, and he
gone.
Yeah.
He
So
gone,
he
yeah.
put his verse and everything. He put his verse and everything.
Yes.
And we had Roxy sing, 'cause we needed somebody, you know, a female. I want to put a female in it too,
female touch.
right? And she is an excellent vocalist with us. With my band. My band is Unify the Band.
Oh,
Right, so
Unify the Band.
the music was a collaboration of Unify the Band, and that was it. He said, well, let's put something positive to build the nation, you know, and that kind of thing. And that was last year. That was last year.
Yeah, big up
So,
to
yeah,
Sheldon
yeah.
and Roxy.
Yeah.
Roxy or Foxy?
Roxy sing.
You
Well,
sure
when
not
you,
Foxy sing?
if you see,
Come
I
in,
just
man,
call she
man,
Fox.
come-
I just call she Foxy sing, but you know, it's officially Roxy sing.
Yeah, I'll listen and hear any words. Careful, huh?
I know I
Don't
said-
let any wrong words come on
I don't
here.
know where you're going, Roxy. I don't know where you're going, Roxy. Yeah. I mean, I say Foxy. Listen to me, eh? When you commend women and you commend women respectfully,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
commend them.
Of course,
Say,
of
family,
course.
You look fine this morning. Oh, Lord.
So how about Foxy Roxy?
Fuck. You come in, manager. Shalon, look at the Alex. I know the man can manage all there. No, brother. Excellent. Well done. Well done. Well done. I love the touchdown. The fact that when you produce good songs, it has some songs, brother. It only healthy. It disgusting. It only promoting violence. It is doing no good to our children. No good to the psyche. It it has been packaged nicely in terms of. Tell me about Trinidad music. What are your thoughts, your genuine thoughts about Trinidad music?
Well, when we grew up, was and in school, secondary and primary school was the 90s,
Yeah.
right? Me personally, and may get bad this year.
What
Where
you
you
gonna
go
do
do
to
fi hold
do
me?
me?
And all them kind of thing, right? So we grew up with that, but we didn't thinking about badness.
That's right.
To me, it was like just just
But badness
coasting
means
on each
was
other,
better, yeah, we better, yeah.
right? We just singing.
Yes,
But
yeah.
we don't know what culture these songs came from. If the people just meant it playfully like we, or if they really grew up from our culture where they had us to be like that to survive.
Yes, yes.
So for us in Trinidad, we just take it as this is just entertainment.
That's right.
And people who I rub shoulders with as artists and musicians who put on all this music, whether you want to call it Trinidad or whatever, right? If it's just dancehall with that kind of message, this is just entertainment.
Yes.
But some of them taking it beyond entertainment and they're actually living what they're saying.
Say that over
They're
again,
actually
please.
living what it is that they're saying. So is it really entertainment or is it really entrapment of the mind to
Thank
get
you.
it to live a particular type of way?
You hear men talking about who picking up corn, and then they hear a man sing about the next man, and next thing the next man dead. I hear you play singing song about me, brother. They're threatening each other, all kind of thing, because this one sing against each other, and a man send a message through his song for the next fella, and next thing he get threatened.
So
Wasn't
to
never
avoid
like that.
all that, let's just focus on love and sing songs about love and
Thank
peace
you
and
very
happiness.
much, Alex. Thank you. What is this all about? That you could sing about a man and you go pick up corn and rat-a-cat and only gone. There's a more than that than life. There's a life outside there that we can embrace, right? And I hear you lot that kind of Trinidad music. When we start off with the term bad means I badder than you, but somebody went and take it literally, and it evolved now into serious gang warfare that is taking place with this group versus that group. I'm telling you, I listen to these songs. I
Well,
watch
we have a call coming in.
Sure.
Great.
Let's take this. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Blessings to you and yours, sir.
Yeah, great program.
Thank you.
Something I'd like to find out. You all talk about music. These types of music with these sort of obscenity and all kind of violence and things. Something could be put in place or some legislation to ban these music from the airways or playing at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for that caller. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. We can maybe respond to that. That might be a little bit of a tough one to put that in place.
Well, we have organizations and body monitoring songs and what you say and lyrical content. There are bodies that are looking at anything you say.
Okay.
You're getting a pre-action or you're getting a warning. You know what I right?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
why these songs
You
are played
mean
under the
according
world.
to what you say or sing about?
Yeah, the obscene,
Oh,
profanity,
or like
exciting.
threatening
That's a no-no.
words or whatever.
That's a no-no.
All right.
That's why it's called under the world music. It's played in a different. You're following a different for different type of audience.
Okay.
Now, if it is, take for instance, Alex, by era play one of them gunmen song. I'd have option on it. You get a call, management get a call.
Okay, so that's if it plays like in public.
That's right.
Okay.
Right? And that is there are organizations that looking into the question of modifying, ensuring that the music that's coming, that it is not lyrically linked to violence and obscenity. Now, if it's been reinforced, that's
Yeah.
a different story.
Right.
Oh.
It'd be enforced. Well, okay, because I mean that music it can play. Let's say the same violent music.
You
It
can
can, it can
play
be.
bar.
Yeah, but if it's being played, then people are hearing it. Whether it's on a large scale or just in an enclosed area.
That is well.
And you see, yeah. So I think what the gentleman's saying is, can it be banned altogether? But that's going to be difficult to do.
Yeah, because that's my next
When
question.
nearly
was
impossible.
Like,
How are they gonna do
like what really is public? Because if you sit down in the barber shop
Yeah.
and this man just put on
Yeah,
he
I would
radio,
think that's public,
if
because
yes, he
That
just
is
put on
private. Yeah,
he
that's
put on
private
private
place.
he put on private music.
Yes, yes.
But it has this because you can't stop them from recording it yet.
No. And that
Exactly.
is why, and that is why we have to send an appreciation to people who have open spaces, that be very careful of the lyrical content. We could educate them. You see, everything is law. You want law to if your wife leave you, you want law to make sure take care of your home. The law cannot do everything.
True.
It has to be a moral challenge. Someone else said, "See the song. This song is not healthy. It's inappropriate, and I don't think it is helpful in our children's psyche." We gotta come to a place like that. You follow?
Me being involved in community group over the years, I would look at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
So like what really is the communities saying? So like if you say Trinidad have these states or these counties or whatever we call them, I don't know if it changed, everything always changing. And then we filter into the smaller groups now, we must know if it have community groups existing, and are the community groups having a say to what is going on in the country, because we had to find a way of how to solve the problem, and the problem not going to be solved
It's education.
just from quite up there, but
right.
down here not having a say. So how do we filter down the information
It's true people like you,
know,
it's true people like you,
The
artists
groups-
like you,
the
and
groups that's
Alex,
speaking.
and those who have the mic, and those who taking the stage, encouraging people to listen to clean music, good music, constructive music. You follow?
Right, yeah,
Platforms like this that you will seek to let young people know, hey, it's not about Trinidad. There are good, clean, productive, healthy music that can be promoted.
I think some of the way you term Trinidad artists, I think some of them like they're kind of like making a little change now.
Well,
I
applaud that.
want to totally discredit them. I see like some of them making a little change with the name and with the approach and different things. So probably some changes taking place.
Yeah, I tell fellows who involved in crime, don't come and tell me about no gun amnesty. That's there your gun find be found somewhere. You follow? You want to stop
Right,
me never
right,
crime.
right,
You just
right.
you don't go to no red flag and pop no plaque and say, but that's it. And then one man gonna 2 months saying, boy, that place in South, no killing boy, no shooting. You have made a more meaningful contribution, and you send a message.
Practically, yeah.
Yeah, don't bring in no gun amnesty and you want amnesty and anyhow. We have a brother here and I don't want to take with
And we have 5 minutes to go.
You see what I mean? You see how Alex will play. In the 5 minutes we have, tell us what plans you have for 2026. And if you have any gigs, how can we contact you? If the listeners are hearing you, how, a good contact number. But are there any good music or places that you intended to perform for 2026?
Yeah, well, Trevor G is a person on the ground, right? And together with Unify the band, we continue to do work. We have music out. We have rhythms. We continue to do a lot of different type of rhythms. Parang, soca, reggae. So you could contact me. 333-9574.
Again?
Right, our number again is 333-9574. I'm scheduled to be performing in Rockback Bar coming. There's something launching in the 31st of July. So band will be there regular. And I mean, I'm all over the place. So yeah, Trevor G. You could look for me on YouTube.
Right.
Trevor G. Able YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram. Trevor G. Upright is the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trevor G. Upright. Sheldon Mendoza sends us a WhatsApp. He says he's locked on and
Nice.
listening, enjoying the program. He says, thanks for featuring Trevor G and Roxy Singh on the track One Love, One Heart. So you're welcome for that.
Yeah. Sheldon, large up yourself, man.
Sheldon, you're patriotic, you're a good brother. And blessings to you and yours and what you're doing with the art form, going from strength to strength. In closing, we want to invite you, of course. once time permitted. I know you're coming from all from South. Tell us why Trinidad and Tobago must embrace artists like you, and what are some of the unfortunate challenges that you encounter from time to time?
Okay. I think Trinidad and Tobago should embrace artists like me because we are very creative and we do things real.
Yes.
All right?
That's right.
And we are able and well able, just like any other. I mean, we have to learn still, right? But we could only learn it if we get the fair opportunities.
Yes.
All right?
Investment.
Yeah. What's the next question? Is it?
Right. And tell us with reference to challenges.
Oh well, but that is some of the same challenges there, right there, because we keep putting out the work, we keep putting out the effort, and sometimes it goes, the email not being acknowledged, not being replied,
wow.
The CDs we sent and the stuff.
Basic things so much.
Even people some people in our own circle too, they may not be pushing us. Although we pushing them as simple, okay, you have a Facebook, artists come across, you share their posts, but they mightn't share your posts. So even within our own circle too, sometimes we need to show appreciation for each other.
Yeah. In closing, what do you say to the young people that are listening to you? They love the art form, they love the song, they're getting tapped with all kind of misleaders or anti-slopers, people who misrepresent the art form. What do you say to young people who are talented, they have this skill set? How do we encourage them to choose your part, a clean, constructive, positive part?
Yeah, well, I could have only chosen my part by waking up, So I was sleeping and I decided to wake up. Somehow or the other, we always get the call to wake up.
Yes, that's right.
We just choose to stay under that blanket now. Yeah. But all we just get the call. So we had to wake up and be aware of what's going on around us, our surroundings, and just take the initiative and do your best and put your best foot forward. Yeah, all the time.
Absolutely.
But you could close over that clap there for the brother.
Thank you very much. Give him a live one. Yeah, good stuff. Keep the positive spirit and keep flowing in that direction.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. But I just want to commend you.
Thank you.
Blessings to you. You're calm, cool. You have a reserved spirit.
Thank you too, brother.
You're welcome.
Don't worry, on this station, we'll make sure and play a song.
Appreciate.
Right? And we'll extend love for you. An invitation extended for you to come back and share. And we'd love to have you come and perform for the U Club.
Of course, that's a problem. I'll bring a whole team from South. I'll bring a whole team from South, man.
No, 10,000. Man, that's small thing, right?
Yeah. We work it out.
Alex?
9,999.99.
Yes, our people. Thank you very much for the love, Sharbodie. Thanks a lot for coming, Alex.
Yeah,
have
man.
a blessed weekend and a safe one.
Absolutely.
And for those who have supported Harvards, thank you very much, Harvards, for allowing the Police U Club to benefit from your venue. Blessings and people, have a great evening and blessed one.
This is TTT News on Talk City 91.